Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Painting with Victor Rigoli. Back in the garage, finishing up the project that I started earlier today with the stretcher bars for an 8x10 gallery wrapped canvas. I've got the little band on here that allows you to square things up, and I'm just going to take this off because this has been sitting up for a couple hours or so now. So the glue's probably set in pretty good. Once again, I use this, try to get in a little closer. I use this Titebond permanent wood glue. No endorsement whatsoever. Don't get anything from this company, but you can get it at Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. I like it. It's good stuff. But anyway, hey, we've got it set up right here. I mean, it looks pretty good, I think. 8x10. It does need a little sanding. So I'm just going to step over here out of the way for just a second and get my little trusty sanding block. I've got a little sanding block and a 120 grit sandpaper that I'm using here. So hopefully you see my mug in here. And so I'm just going to run the sanding block over the sides, the edges, that kind of thing. Right along the edge. I want it to be rounded off a little bit right there. Okay. So I'm going to do this all the way around. Just smoothing that out. Probably hear my son pulling up in his car out there. He's going to be watching a couple of the basketball games from March Madness tonight with his friend. So we're just getting these corners kind of sanded down a little bit, smoothed out. It's shaped up real good. Definitely want to get the corners smoothed out. Don't want any rough edges. You don't want anything damaging the canvas as it goes on. You don't want to rub them down too much off of it, to make it just rounded or anything, but you do want it to be somewhat smooth, a little bit rounded. That helps the canvas to crease over or wrap over there a little bit easier. So there we go. So we're just getting a little sanding job on it right there. Going to sand the back of it here, bottom. Run that sanding block around, all the way around. Good to go. All righty. Looks like we got it in there pretty good. And okay, looks like we got it sanded there pretty good all the way around. Just getting those rough edges off before I stretch the canvas. Yeah, looking good. Got this one little corner here to go. Get that done. A little bit more sanding on the corner. That's good. Looking good. You can feel it. Just rub your hand around it and everything, and you can feel if there's any rough edges. You want to make sure it's good and smooth. And I think it's pretty good right there. I like it. Next step is I'm going to come in and I'm going to put a little V nail in the corners right here on the back side. And I'm kind of debating on whether I want to do that or not, because once I start putting the canvas down, I'll start stapling things in, and it's possible that I could hit that nail right there in the corner. But because this is so small and the glue really holds up well, I don't think I'm going to put the V-nails in there, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to do it. This is ready, though, for me to wrap canvas around it. The next video, check back later, is going to be a demo of me stretching canvas around this 8x10 gallery stretcher bars that I've made myself. And hopefully you learned a little bit about how you can do this too. It's easy. You know, it's very easy. Just going over the materials again, 1.5 inch by 3/4 inch. This is like a little piece of pine. I bought this in about a 8 or 10 foot length, and it was like $4, less than $4, tax, everything, at the big box store, Lowe's, Home Depot. I've already got a miter saw. I was able to make the corners, the 45-degree angles. You saw how I used the band to help square things up, using the glue, got it glued in. You know, you can save a lot of money by just doing it yourself. I mean, you know, I don't know how many stretcher bars that I can get out of this one piece. I could probably get 2 more out of this, and then it's pennies really for the canvas, especially like unprimed naked canvas, no gesso on it or anything. You know, and I think I spent about $5 to $6 at Hobby Lobby for the same size, you know, canvas. And right now I got pennies in it as far as the wood is concerned. You know, not even $1, maybe 50 cents, because it was such a long piece. And then, you know, 50. So I might have $1 worth of material in there. So with a little know-how, a little craftsmanship, you too can create and build your own stretcher bars as well as stretching your own canvas. But thanks everybody for joining me today. Hopefully you've learned something. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. There's new content coming out all the time. Leave me a comment below as to if there's something you'd like for me to talk about or cover. There's just so many things going on. I just let you know that, hey, I've started a new podcast. It's called Artist Stories of Middle Georgia. I'm here in the Middle Georgia, just south of Macon, Georgia, and we're getting that kicked off, and already got a couple of little videos out there, and so more artists are going to be interviewed, and so look for that. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.